So let's pause and zoom out, because this isn't just about politics. This is about values. Because if you don't vet what you have or what you value, you invite destruction. You wouldn't let a random stranger babysit your kid just because they know the neighborhood. You wouldn't give your house keys to someone just because they seem like they changed. So why are we letting people with no proven integrity whatsoever shape the future of our communities just because they have street ties? It's not empowerment, that's negligence. Forgiveness is one thing, redemption is real, but accountability comes first. You don't hand someone a badge and a paycheck without verifying their character. That's not smart, that's not compassionate, that's just lazy leadership. Now, here's the cold truth. These politicians, if you put this story compared to what, or you put this story aligned with what Mayor Brandon Johnson is saying, Governor JB Pritzker is saying that crime is going down, well, you would consider that these politicians don't care about the results. They care about optics, because optics get headlines, optics get votes, optics keep the money flowing, because then you're able to have these programs. But you can't say you care if you're not vetting out what you value, like I said. So they say we're working with the community. Meanwhile, the community is living in fear, and the kids are afraid to walk to school. Parents are skipping night shifts because it's not safe to go home at night. They got to be at home at a certain time before it get dark. The street lights come on. Seniors are getting robbed in their own driveways. And why they suffer in Chicago, politicians are posting photos at press conferences standing next to reformed peacekeepers who in some cases are still doing dirt on the side. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Defund the police. Sound good in theory, right? Reallocate funds, invest in prevention, build community trust. But in practice, it's turned into take money from trained officers and give them to untrained people with checkered past and hope for the best, like you see with this individual, um this McCullen guy, or McMiller guy, sorry, McMiller. So this is just a recipe for disaster. It's not reform. And listen, I'm not saying police departments are perfect, but there's a big difference between reform and removal, between accountability and abandonment. And if you want better policing, invest in better training, better standards, better leadership. But you don't rip the whole system out and replace it with vibes, hashtags, and folks you don't even bother the background check. So, with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. On that note, family, peace.